Hey folks, John with A&J Outdoors, and today I'm going to show you a new drone that's out on the market. I like it, and I've been doing drones for a little bit now, so let's take a look at it. This is the Ruko, right? It's the Ruko F11 GIM, G-I-M. They are available on Amazon for sure. They actually sent me this and asked me to review it basically for them. So that's what we're doing today. This is the unboxing portion, then we'll look at some of its video capabilities and camera. So it comes in a nice case, right? Mesh portion on top, padding to protect stuff. You've got the controller, right? Open these guys up for your GPS. These guys open up for your handle. Okay, now I'll tell you, if you go order one of these now on Amazon, and there should be a link down below and potentially a discount code for you. They've replaced this controller with a newer one, right? This controller, you use your phone still, but it doesn't connect with the hardwire to the controller. It connects us through Wi-Fi to the controller, right? So again, if you buy one, it might not look exactly like this one here, okay? So in the box, controller. Put this guy back. Okay. Right. Then of course we got the drone, right? Good sized drone. It's not a giant by any means. It's got the protector for the camera and gimbal. Okay. We open it up. Just open these two arms up like that. Pull the legs out like that. All right. There you go. On and off switch. Pull the cover off the gimbal before you fly, of course. The battery is actually right here. If you squeeze the two sides, it pulls out, right? You get an average about 29 minutes of flight time per. So it comes with two of these batteries. So there you go. You got over 50 minutes of flight time with two batteries, okay? All right, we'll set that guy down. All right, second battery, like I said, there's one on it, there's one here. Does require an SD card that does not come with it, up to a 128 gig card. Comes with spare blades and the little tool to tighten or remove the blades. Okay, so that's nice. Then it also comes with, up in here, we got two booklets. So one of them is your regular user's manual, right? And then the other one, and this is the GIM2, by the way, GIM2, G-I-M2. That was your quick start and safety guide. Okay, so it's got everything you need other than the SD card. And it also comes with the charging cord that uses a USB-C to plug into the battery or to plug into the controller. Okay, so you can charge it that way. All right, so let's go over some of the capabilities of this thing. So first of all, for video, we've got 4K at 30 frames per second, which is great for creators at all levels, from beginner to advanced. 4K is kind of the goal you're looking for, to be able to upload real nice, crisp videos as well as the photos. So at this price point, this is a perfect drone for somebody getting into drones. It has a 2-axis gimbal, right? So we'll pull the cover off. All right, there's our gimbal, right? It does have a dynamic image stabilization capability built into it. It does have return to home capability, right? You get it up there, you lose signal, the batteries go low, you can't control it, it'll come back and land where you took it off. It's rated for up to level 6 wind, which is like 30 miles an hour winds. That's pretty good. I have not gotten a chance to put it in high winds yet. We had a little bit of winds when we did some video at the lake, which you'll see in a little bit, but nothing like that. It comes set in what's called beginner mode, and what beginner mode does is it limits how high you can fly and how far away you can fly. And I knew about it, forgot to take it out of beginner mode the first time I flew it, went up, started going somewhere, and all of a sudden it just stopped. And I keep trying to get it go, and it will not go, and that's when I remembered beginner mode. So I brought her back, got her out of beginner mode. But that's nice for somebody who's new to drones, right? It helps keep you from making some bad mistakes with a drone for the first time. Its photo capture capabilities is 8 megapixel. And that's important for folks who do a lot of editing of their photos after they got. For me, thumbnails and stuff like that, it takes good pictures. But for somebody who really likes to go in and change the lighting and different aspects of the picture, 8 megapixels is pretty good for max speed It's 33 miles per hour. I didn't gun it or anything, but it went pretty dang quick. It has different modes. There's a normal mode, right? After you get out of that beginner mode, right? You can go from normal mode. You can go to speed mode where it's just going to do everything fast. And then camera mode, which is supposed to slow it down and make it move more smoothly, right? For when you're videotaping. It does have follow me capability, right? Where you can put it up, lock it on you, you start going somewhere, or follow an object, you lock it on a car, a boat, or whatever, and it'll follow them, okay? Didn't get to test that out yet either, so we will have a second video coming up after this one, of course. Waypoint mode, where you can set waypoints along a route, and then it'll follow that route as you set it up. That's another pretty good capability. These are some of the things that you just don't have in a lot of the entry-level drones, right? Follow me, waypoint capability. And then it even has a gesture capability where you can use certain hand gestures to it to take a picture or start video and all that. So again, pretty neat additional features for basic level drone. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this thing up in the air. I'm going to show you some video clips from it. There are some things a little concerning, but not major, we'll look at. And a couple photos, see what you guys think of the quality of the photos in the video. All right, let's go fly this. All right, we're outside. We're going to get some other noises, planes and stuff, but that's all right. We're in the backyard. We're going to see what it takes to get this thing flying. Also, during the whole video, you'll see clips of videos popped in where they fit appropriately, okay? So first thing we're going to do is fire up the drone. It's a push once and let go, and then push and hold. You play that little tune, you know it's powered up. We'll power up the controller. Alright, push once, push a second time, powered on, it's trying to connect now. Okay. Then we got to go to the phone. We'll go to our Wi-Fi settings. You look for the Ruko one. So I'm waiting right now for the Ruko to pop up. Okay, there it is. Connect to it. All right, the Roku app. So we've opened up the app, and go ahead and place the phone in the holder. Okay. Once we got the phone in the holder, we're going to hit the controls. Now it's telling you we need to calibrate it. So we've got to turn it this way. You'll turn it this way until the screen shows you something else. All right, now we got to do it vertically like this. Lay it on a level area. That's about as level as we get right here. She's ready for takeoff. So now we're going to put her up. We'll fly her around a little bit. We'll show you the zoom and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So all we got to do is hit the takeoff button, top left. Box is going to pop up. You got a little slide. Trying to make sure you really want to do this. So you slide it over. Starts up, right? And then you just hit takeoff. There she goes. Alright, the rest of this, we'll probably just watch the drone. So you can see, as I spin around, we got a lot of trees around here. So we're just going to, you got to be careful, right? A beginner, take it to an empty parking lot Sunday morning or something and practice. And remember, you got to take it out of that beginner mode, which I've already done. Let's get her up a little higher so we don't have to worry about that stuff. A little park over here we'll check out. You can see that on the screen. Alright, so right now we're going to hit the mode button. We're in sport mode, so it's going to go faster in sports mode, right? Then we got camera mode. It should slow it down and kind of make the maneuvers more smooth for you, right? And then you got normal mode, okay? So we're going to go in normal mode, okay? I want to show you, going up a little higher, go in. I can angle that gimbal down. We can angle the camera down. Here we go, see the camera moving? Now, the zoom has been a little choppy for me, so we'll go ahead and try to zoom in and see how it looks. See how quickly that changed? It's like one tap. So it's not smoothly zooming into something. I'll probably, if I want to zoom in on stuff, I'll probably do that in my editing software. But the camera does have that capability if you want to use it. We'll go all the way out. And again, you got to hit the little lever here, each little zoom out, right? Or zoom in. I would rather, since it's a wheel, I'd rather it just slowly zoom in and slowly zoom out. But that's all right. Not that big of a deal, okay? So the other wheel over here, right? Front right here is the one that you use to move the camera up and down. So let's move the camera up, down a little more. Let's see how. Pretty good, right? So that's max, right? I think it's like 80 degrees down. So it's not a full 100 degrees. It won't like film directly under itself. There you go. Alright, so let's do some movements here. Next video, I'll do an update video to this after I've run it for a while. I'll probably do one that shows some of the advanced features like follow me and that kind of stuff. But let's just get it flying around a little bit. She moves pretty smoothly, right? I've got some footage where you see the left front prop blades in the screen, and I'm not sure why it does that. Got some birds up there messing with us. I'm going to turn her around. So the left joystick, up, down, rotate left, rotate right. And then the other one is forward, back, move to the right, move to the left. So we're going to rotate her around, face her back towards us. You can tap the little map here. Watch what happens when I do that. So now it's brought up a Google map, and you can make that even bigger. So that's the track we've followed, right? From where we're at to that. Now if you want to make that go away, tap it again. Tap it one more time. There's kind of your whole screen, and you can go back to the compass level. So I've done the return home before, and if you get it real close to where you're at and hit return home just to normally land it, that's fine. But you need a big area, right? I had taken off from the top of this before. I hit return to home and it landed about 6 feet over this way in the grass, which I didn't want it to do. So now I just manually land it, and I'll show you how I do that. Basically, you just get where you want, hovering, and then just bring it down with your down key. It'll hit down, and then the motors will turn off. Before we land this thing, we'll talk a little bit about the GPS mode, right? So when you first start it up, it should start up in GPS mode. It's grab those satellites, and that's what helps it do a lot of its features. You're flying it manually, you can't have it track you. It might not hold its area well when you like just hover, right? So that's one of the important things about GPS mode. Don't confuse that with the normal speed and camera modes, okay? GPS on when you start it, as long as it finds those signals, and that's really how you want to fly it. You really don't want to try to fly it manually. You can once you get more advanced, but there's a lot more responsibility on you to do things right. So let's bring it down here, and I'll show you one of the features that GPS does when I talk about it'll hold its position, right? Alright, so let's go shake this thing up a little bit. You see how I grabbed it and threw it off and it kind of auto-corrected itself? That's because of GPS mode. If I'd done that without GPS mode, it's just going to go where I threw it. So that's one of the features that GPS mode is useful in. Also, if you look at the video from that 2-axis gimbal and the electronic image stabilization is what keeps that picture really nice, even though the the camera's getting beat up a little bit. Or the drone getting pushed around by the wind or whatever, but just like what I just did, okay? All right, let's land this thing. Again, when I land it, you can do return to home. That's another GPS function, is a GPS return to home. If you don't have it on GPS mode, you're not going to be able to use that return to home, right? But I like to just use the down controller and bring it down and land it. So I'll go over and do that. Just like that, she's down. Just keep holding it down, right? It'll land, and then keep holding it. Motors will shut off, so it's not going to take off or hurt anybody. Okay. I enjoyed this drone a lot. I like the 2-axis gimbal. I do like the image stabilization. Works very well with this drone. At the price of this drone, it's great for not only just a beginner, but for somebody who, a creator, even if they have some drone experience with the beginner drones. This is the next level up, right? 4K 30 frames per second is excellent for creators, especially like YouTube videos like this. So if you like the drone, if you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. If you want to see more of this stuff, just hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. There's a little notification bell beside it. You hit that sucker, and it'll let you know the next time I upload a video, or each time I upload a video. And until the next one, peace out.